Hello everyone! It is finally October. We're the 1st of October, which means it's Halloween month, which means I'm going to be doing a huge reading vlog with only books that fit the vibe, okay? So I have a lot of books on my TBR that I've already published a video with my Halloween TBR, but you gotta start somewhere. And I've decided to start with a short book, 100 pages. So it's this book by Stephen King. I will not try to say the title because I don't want people to think I said the N word, because it looks like it, it sounds like it, but yeah, so I'm gonna start with this one that I will probably read in one day. And I also have an ebook that I got, which is Don't Look, Just Run by R.A. Clarke, a collection of horror. So I will start this one today and I will read this one today. I'm excited because I love Halloween, and I really hope, it's a little challenge for me because I don't usually read a lot of books during 1 month. So it's a bit of a challenge, but I will do my best. Also, I have an audiobook. Is The Forbidden Tales, and I have one as an audiobook, but in French. But I have one as an audiobook, so I will probably start it today as well if I do some activities and manual stuff. But yeah, my main focus is gonna be this one and read at least one story of Don't Look, Just Run. And I think that's a good goal for the day. So I will update you tonight. Okay, I just finished the first short story of Don't Look, Just Run, and it's gonna be the only review that I do during this vlog, at least, because I uploaded a video where I reviewed the whole book because I got it for free in exchange of a review, so I'm doing one on YouTube. Anyway, so it was the finisher. Wait, I'm gonna go grab my notes. So at first I thought it was gonna be something, and I was kind of disappointed. Like, I thought it was gonna be like women are weak and innocent creatures who need to be saved, blah blah blah. But we learned that that's just how that many things, and he is so well written in a way that you hate him. Um, he's insane. Also, yeah. He like misinterprets all the words that the women say, and he's like, oh god, yeah, this is love, we're so in love, but that's not the case, and he misinterprets everything to fit his own mind and fantasies. At some point, I thought that the women gave in, but there was a plot twist. And the end was really satisfying. I didn't knew what kind of ending I wanted for this short story, but I'm very, very satisfied with the ending and don't know if something else could have been better. I think it was a perfect ending, kind of bittersweet. But on a bad note, it was a bit like I saw that coming. It was a bit predictable, but it's not that big of a deal, honestly. So yeah, so that was it for the first short story of Don't Look, Just Run. I will try to read one every day, or like one or two every day, and I will do a review on the book that is probably already out since this video is going to be uploaded for Halloween. So right now I'm going to start the Stephen King book, and yeah, I will see you later. Well, that I listened to 4 chapters. That was a lot. I know that for like the Forbidden Tales series is harsh because I like it, but listening to an audiobook hits different. It's like when I read it, I'm shocked, but listening to it, and this one is particularly violent. I'm recording with my tablet and it's a bit messy, but yeah. So chapter 4 out of 26, the chapters are very short, but anyway.
On October 3rd, he asked me what day it was.
It's October 3rd.
It's October 3rd. Ever since like yesterday and the day before, I've been reading my ebook and listening to the audiobook, and that's it. And today I'm going to continue Harry Potter because I'm at page 68, and I'm probably gonna start Watching You by Lisa Jewell because I wanted to start this one, but it's a bit big, so I don't know if I can start with a big book. So I'm gonna continue reading this one today and start this one. Keep reading, like I'm gonna read at least one other short story because I read one already this morning, and I'm going to listen to the audiobook while I keep organizing everything in my room. I think that's it. That's all I have to say. So for today, those 2 books. Today was difficult because not because of anything like mentally or something, but I was so tired that I could not read. Like when literally I was not able to read. Like when I tried reading, the lines would start to get blurry. I read like 4 pages of Harry Potter. I listened to 2 chapters of The Nutcracker, and I read 2 short stories. That's all I did today. I am going to try and start Watching You tonight, like maybe 1 chapter or 2. I would, you know what, I will try to read the first chapter and then I will go to sleep. And then I will keep reading tomorrow, and I hope that I will get a good night of sleep so I can read, because that's what I'm here for, reading. Anyway, hello. It is the 10th of October and I just finished my 3rd book of the month, which is Don't Look Just Run by R.E. Clark, I think, if I remember correctly. So it's a book that I got as an ARC. So I did my little review, and I also did a review on YouTube. I mean, I have not done it already, but by the time this vlog comes out, I will have done it. Today I also bought some books. I rated it 4 stars out of 5, and if you go see my review on Book Sirens or even on YouTube, then you will have my note for every single short story in the book, because I rated them all. So that's that. So yeah, that's it for the update. I'm like almost halfway through The Corpse by Stephen King, and I'm a bit after the halfway through mark of the audiobook of the Forbidden Tale that I'm listening to, The Nutcracker. So I'm gonna keep reading. I'm gonna try to reach half of The Corpse by tonight, I'm at 42%, so I'm gonna try to go to 50%, and I will see you soon. Hello everyone, today is the 6th, I think, and yes, I am laying on the floor, but it's more comfortable to read, okay? Today I'm going to try and finish reading this book. I have 40 pages left, and I was told to finish it because I have a lot of ongoing books, and so that if I finish it I will be able to focus more on my reading vlog. So I'm going to try and finish it today. So I'm going to see you later when I finish it and when I keep reading. Hi everybody, today is the 11th of October. It is 9 a.m. and I had a huge psychotic episode last night. I was supposed to go ride a horse with other people from the hospital, but since I had a psychotic episode, I feel very tired physically and mentally, so I decided to just stay here. And I'm gonna talk about a book that I got yesterday as an ARC, which is Once Upon a Dark October, a sapphic vampire romantasy. And that is... It seems amazing. I have until November 30 to read it. I'm going to read you the synopsis. All curses made in blood must be broken with blood. Dreadmist Harbor sleeps under a near-perpetual veil of coastal fog, home to mortals, vampires, and those somewhere in between. Already down on her luck, mortal charwoman Elspeth finds herself the target of a rogue vampire, shattering the peaceful coexistence. Forced to seek help from a reclusive vampire coven, she barely makes it to their dreary seaside perch before she succumbs to the bite. Morrigan and her coven are haunted by a bitter rivalry that has left them devastated and fractured. As their old feud is once again rekindled, she is inexorably tied to Elspeth, who now carries an ancient vampiric power within her. The two are quickly swept up into a tangle of bloodlust and sorcery after the fraught transformation, realizing that matters of the heart are complicated, especially in undeath. While something sinister gathers in the shadows of their quiet town, they are pulled deeper into a world of curses and magic, dark dealings and betrayal, but Elspeth and Morrigan soon learn that all power must come to a price, for curses are not so easily broken. Once Upon a Dark October is an adult sapphic reimagining of Cinderella with a vampiric twist on the other classic fairy tale tropes, perfect for fans of Carmilla. And if you know me, and if you have watched one specific video that I will link below, you know that I loved Carmilla, Interview with the Vampire and Dracula. And I'm very happy because I opened the book and we have a page of content warning. Be aware that this book is a gothic/horror romance, so it does deal with some heavy themes and disturbing imagery. Blood, vampiric blood drinking, vampiric cannibalism, body horror, gore, allusion to sexual assault through a vampiric lens, depiction of murder, PTSD/trauma, suicide mention happens off-page, suicidal ideation, explicit sexual content, explicit violence, self-harm inflicted by magical violence/manipulation, discussion of death and grief, torture via magical means. and I'm very happy to see some trigger warning in books. Because it isn't that often that we see trigger warnings in books. Anyway, this book is a bit more than 500 pages, and I have until November 30 to read it, so I'm gonna try to read like between 10 and 20 pages each day, and maybe more, because I don't think I can read it entirely until the end of October, even though I would love to finish it in October because it's called Once Upon a Dark October. But if I cannot, it's okay. So I'm gonna try to do my best, and I'm gonna start it right now, and I cannot wait because it seems amazing. So yeah. I'm facing an issue. I think I'm entering a small reading slump. I have not been productive in my reading at all in the last few days. We are currently the 16th of October. I'm leaving the psych ward in 2 days, so that is good. So I have to pack my things because there are stuff pretty much everywhere. So I'm going to listen to my audiobook while I pack everything. I have 1 hour left, so it's gonna be better than nothing, because I really don't feel like reading these days. I don't know why, but it's kind of annoying me. But I'm gonna listen to the audiobook while I pack, and maybe when I will be out of the hospital it will be better, because I think it's because like it's getting a bit too much being here and I really want to leave. So maybe once I will be outside I will want to read more, I hopefully, because I want to. And I was scared that it would happen during this vlog, because it was like reading for a whole month, and I often have reading slumps when I read a lot in a small amount of time. But that is just something I will have to find a right balance for in the future. But anyway, I'm gonna leave you for now. I'm going to watch a video, and then in a few hours, like after eating dinner, I will pack stuff while finishing my audiobook. Today is the 28th of October, and this will be my second to last update on this reading vlog. I don't really know if I'm satisfied or not with how it turned out, but it's the first time I do a reading vlog, so I guess I can see what worked and what did not work to improve. Anyway, I'm here to talk about a few books. So I read Unhinged, which is a collection of short stories, horrific short stories, and I rated it a 2.5 stars. So, it's a book that I received as an advanced review copy for free and in exchange of a review. So, this is my review. The book felt like it was trying too hard to be spooky, but in my opinion lacked originality, and most of all, there was way too many sex scenes in my opinion for it to be enjoyable. It's a very short book, and the amount of sex scene removes every spooky element. It's hard to be scary, even slightly, with these few pages, but the sex ruins it all. Because
there was way too many sex scenes, and in every single short story there was sex, and I had enough, and there was many cliches, and this book just felt like it was a big cliche with like 2 good stories, but like the rest was not good at all. Then yesterday I read Kiriko Kill, which is a horrific manga. I rated it 3 stars. It was nice, kind of spooky, made me uncomfortable, but it was not incredible, so that's why it's gonna stay 3 stars. Now, this morning I finished the audiobook for Peter Pan from The Forbidden Tales, and I loved it. I rated it 5 stars. It was amazing. It was very triggering, like you gotta check the trigger warning before reading this one, because it's one of the worst I've read, but one of my favorite, because I knew what I was getting myself into, and I love this series and I love books like that. So that's it for the books I read up until now, and tonight I'm gonna read my last Halloween book, which is gonna be Mooncakes. So it's a graphic novel about a witch and a, how do you call that? Werewolf. Oh my god. Of a non-binary werewolf and a witch, and they are in love, and it's very cute, and I already read that one in January, so it's gonna be a reread, and I've already rated it 5 stars, and I'm gonna read it while taking a bath tonight. Just one last cozy chill Halloween book to end this vlog. So I hope you enjoyed this reading vlog, and I hope you enjoyed my other videos, and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye!